Hello everyone, this is Mad Dog 32, aka JMW Dolphin Fan. We are back playing some more Marvel's Spider-Man, so let's get back into it. Last we left off, we were looking for our stuff that our manager threw out. Such a great guy, you know, he's just aces. Sorry for like the kind of butt quality in the last video. I probably just got Wi-Fi was probably tripping that day, it seemed. But anyway, let's get back into it.
I don't care if I lose
Rocking that
everything
good
else.
Mark 1
I have to find my Spidey drive.
Armored Spider-Man.
Can't be that hard. Finding a tiny flash drive in a 30-ton garbage truck. I have years of research on that drive. Everything I've worked on since high school.
And why Peter doesn't keep backups, the world may never knew. The fact that he has all his drives and all his stuff on one computer seems kind of dumb, to be real. Peter seems a little bit smarter than that.
Of course it's locked. Can't have people stealing garbage.
Going
Maybe
in.
there's another way. It's not really breaking.
By the way, I
and
like how
entering
these
if I don't break
open.
anything, right?
I'm surprised they actually
no need to
open
panic.
and they don't just
Maybe they
are
had to
stuck to
dump
the
the
wall.
trash.
Peter'd have to rip them off. This seems to make more sense to me, but hey.
Okay, time to panic.
Empire Sanitation, this is Eddie.
Sorry, is
Empire
there any
Sanitation
chance
is
the
Eddie.
truck wasn't at the garage?
Sure, I guess. Just means it'd be somewhere in West Chinatown.
Great, I'm headed there now.
He's a very nice, like,
Hey,
trash guy.
It's a long shot, but sometimes the guys stop for pizza before they drop off.
Really? I'll check out the pizza shops. Any idea
God damn, this
which
sucks
one?
right now. I have something in
One
my
of the
eye.
mom and
It's
pop
killing me.
joints, I think.
Jerry's?
No, that's uptown.
I mean original Jerry's.
Oh, right. No, started with an L, I think.
Larry's?
That's on the east side.
Leo's.
Leo's, yeah. That might be it. Man, I love
God damn,
Leo's.
something's in my
I think I
eye.
see the
One sec.
trucks.
Ah. Jesus.
Thanks, Eddie.
No worries. Hope you find your
Oh,
stuff.
didn't mean to do that.
Should be some trucks close by.
I was like, I know there's a truck over
Coming
here.
through. Nope, stuff's not here. There has to be another truck
Alright.
around here.
That truck? No, where's the last truck? Or where's the other truck? Not the last truck.
No sign of my stuff. What an interesting smell. Eddie, you're my only hope.
Not there either, huh?
You sure
Nope.
they were around here?
Well, the guys might have switched routes due to the upcoming Osborn rally. If your
Oh,
pickup was on Route 35,
okay.
they'd be dropping off at the incinerator right now.
Oh, isn't that just dandy?
Over by Manhattan Bridge. Better hustle.
Let's hop on over to the incinerator where my things may or may not be destroyed. That would, you know, kind of be terrible. Not so terrible though, because I am smart, so I could probably just rebuild the stuff.
There's the incinerator. Hope I'm not too late.
Just in case.
Uh-oh, looks like trouble.
Let's see if we can do something real quick. Okay. Just wanted to check that. Alright. Okay. So hella missed. See, I'm surprised it doesn't actually count as more stealth kills, like, you know, as you can do more. Because it's like, they couldn't move, what could they do?
You okay?
Yeah, thanks. This gang's been terrorizing the whole neighborhood the last couple of days. There's
That's
probably more of
unfortunate.
them on the way.
I'll keep an eye out. Hey, mind if I look around for some personal items?
Personal
Sure, have at
items.
it. I gotta go file an incident report.
Yeah.
I thought they just like pull trash. And there you go.
Please be here, please be here. Yes! Hope it still works. Phew, looks like everything's here. Hey look, an old gadget prototype.
Web bombs.
Looks kinda awesome. Why didn't I ever finish it?
Why did I not finish this?
I think I can make this work.
Look, is that guy? It's a spider.
Uh-oh.
Ice! Get over here!
Oh god, oh god. See how much damage I did? That damage I did? Jesus, that's a lot. Come on, can we get them all? Nope, not all of them. Gotta get them out of them, though. That it? I believe so.
Well, this night isn't quite going as planned. Where am I gonna sleep? Guess I could try MJ's.
Okay. I'll just get a picture of the bridge while we're here.
The Williamsburg Bridge.
Got it.
A convenient route to someplace else I can't afford to live.
By the way, I love how they don't ever actually let you go over there. So there's like really nothing over there. Would have been fun though if can you fast travel? Can't fast travel right now. Oh wait, maybe we can. Oh well, it's not that far. Never mind. But yeah, no. I hope in the next game we go to like where are we right now? We're in like the
All right.
we're in like Manhattan, right? I don't know New York. Forgive me.
How am I gonna talk my way on
But
MJ's
Peter Parker's
couch?
from Queens, so I hope we get to go there one day. In like the sequel.
Hi, MJ.
That would be nice.
Peter. Any chance I could
Get
stay
some
over?
get some good old Ultimate Spider-Man flashbacks, you know? They oh man, if Marvel or Disney will let them use the Fantastic Four, they gotta bring back the Johnny Storm races, because this swinging is actually really good and would be kind of fun to race Johnny Storm with the swinging.
Why am I making this such a big deal? We're just friends, right? Friends crash on each other's couches.
We're
all the
just
time.
friends.
It's not weird or anything. It's just a couch. MJ's couch. What am I thinking?
You're not thinking too much, Peter.
Just got a web alert. Huh. Looks like MJ's story just got published.
Nice.
I think
Go
I'll
MJ.
find somewhere else to stay.
Even though I hate
probably
you,
busy with
always, almost it seems, but go MJ.
I
By
wish
the
there
way, I
was
like
a
how
time
he goes,
to
she's
crash with
probably
him.
busy. I'll leave her alone. It's like... it's like, Peter, you do need a place to stay at for the night. I mean, technically, you can always just shoot some webs and sleep. You know, it wouldn't be too out of the ordinary.
Huh. Someone left me a voicemail. Number's blocked though.
Hey there, Spider. Long time no see.
Felicia.
Me? Come to this address. Catch me if you can.
Uh-oh. I think I know that voice.
So this is one of the side activities we will finish during the LP. Because it ties into the first DLC, the heist. So we will definitely do that. We will definitely do the Black Cat things because they're super easy to do. And honestly, you get a free suit, so once you get the Black Cat missions unlocked, do them immediately. Just because you get a really good free suit.
These guys are serious. They just want to replace Fisk.
That'd be bad enough. It's not something worse.
Spinny, spin, 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 and swing. Let's go. Alright, Felicia, what do you got waiting for us? I'm trying to think of anyone. I think there's one other person. I can't remember her name. But I think it's mostly always been Felicia Hardy, who's Black Cat. But I bet there's one other person who's probably been Black Cat.
Black Cat. Don't tell me she's scoping out places to rob. She promised she would give up that life. What was she looking at?
If you don't know,
Anything
Peter
look
and
out
Black
of
Cat have a
place.
very assorted history.
There. One of her cats. She packs those with range extenders, then harvests nearby RFID signals. I'll let Yuri know to pick it up. Felicia's too smart to be
1,
putting
2,
herself
3,
at risk like this.
4, 5,
She must be
6,
desperate
7,
for some reason.
8, 9.
Better keep an
I
eye
thought
out.
it was thought it was way more. I thought there was 12.
Hey Yuri, you still have Black Cat's suit and equipment in the evidence lockup, right?
I think so. Why? Is she back at it?
Maybe.
No, she might be.
Just double check and let me know if her gear is still there.
Will do.
Alright, cool. Can't wait for the next call to progress the story.
Hey May, you're calling late. What's up?
I thought we were coming up for dinner tonight.
Oh, right. I'm sorry, I forgot. It's been a hard day. We lost funding at the lab.
And I got kicked out.
Peter, I'm
It's been a hunky-dory day, you know. Lost a job.
From my heart.
Lost a job.
What?
Lost my house. Almost lost my computer.
Actually, no.
Lost
Not
MJ's
really.
heart. You know, that's just all
I hate
just
to ask, but-
everyday stuff.
Chance you have room at the shelter?
Of course. Feel free to use the couch in my office.
Thanks, May.
Ooh, that was kind of smooth how I came up on that like railing and ran across it. That was very nice. That was very nice. Oh, that was nice too. It's all these little subtle things he does when he swings. It's always very, very mwah. Very, very, very crunchy and sweet. Oh god, wrong button. It's hot in my house. I don't know why, because it's raining outside. I'm very confused right now, to be 100. I'm so confused.
Can't believe I haven't slept since the Fisk takedown. Gotta start
Jesus.
taking better care of myself.
Peter, that was like days ago. What the hell? Oh yeah, fun thing too. These are like the devs and stuff. I always like when they do little stuff like that. Like, yeah, of course it's the devs.
What are you doing here so late?
Hope May's couch is comfortable.
Thanks, Aunt May, for me sleeping on the feast couch. I am literally living in a home shelter right now. Petey. What's up, Aunt May?
I can't take this.
You can and you will.
I'll pay you back. Soon.
Just ask for help next time.
Okay, now look, Aunt May. I appreciate your
So
generosity,
much like Ben.
and, you
have to
know,
learn to swallow that Parker pride and accept.
I appreciate your generosity, and you're really dope and all, but you only gave me like 500 bucks. I don't know what you
Sorry to
expect me
interrupt.
to do with
I
that.
just wanted to let you know I'm
I
headed
mean,
out of town.
I could, like,
You're in
rent a
charge
place
while
for
I'm
like a day or something.
Well, you can count on
This is
me.
New York after
How
all.
long will you be away?
Really don't know.
Is everything okay?
It's some personal business I've been planning for a while.
Oh,
But please take care
have fun.
of this place. It represents the best part of me.
You take away the best part of me.
Guess I better get busy.
Ooh. Man, I miss Futurama. I haven't seen Futurama in hell long. But Futurama is one of those shows that I watched so much when it was like
I did.
growing,
Robbie
not
must be
growing up, but when I was a
right
little
now.
bit older. Because I watched it when I was really young. But when I was like around 10 and 12, I watched it like religiously. And so I've like
Wait,
seen every
Isn't
episode of
Osborn's
Futurama,
campaign
and I
rally
like
this after- Oh,
it's one of those
I
shows where you're
figured
like,
so.
I remember it, even though I haven't seen it in forever. I probably remember most of the episodes.
Davis and his family. I'll be there covering it. Wanna join me?
Yeah, of course. See you then.
Oh, I guess we're going to a big event for your homeboy who saved our life. I'm spacing on his name. Forgive me, they'll say it. Spider armor looking crisp though. I don't think I've actually not. Oh wait, I have. I've seen it one time in the sun. It's like I don't think I saw it in the sun. Yeah, one of the best suits. It's simple but effective. I like it. And some of the lights at night, it looks super like dark because the silver's that reflective. Side mission. I assume I just saw it on the screen, but. Wait, why does it only show research missions? Okay, well that's the side mission. What's this one? Spider PI. Yeah, there's that one. There's one up here. Just make sure I'm not missing the good ones. Internet famous. We might do internet famous, but I don't know. I don't want to. I really don't want to do that mission, but we just might. Wait. Oh, helping Howard. Yeah, that's the one. Okay, so yeah. There's no side quests we want to do, or that we need to do anyway. I'm gonna go try to grab this black cat thing though real quick, since we're right here. Oh god! There you go.
Another camera. Gotta be Black Cat.
Are you jealous I'm visiting my other man? I hope so. But you should know bad boys aren't my type.
Bam. Why are you doing this, Felicia? You know I'm gonna catch
Bad
you.
boys aren't her type, so that's like a weird compliment to me. You say I'm a nice guy. I think, So, one of the things that's funny about the black suit stuff in the comics is that, like, Peter's kind of more of a dick in the comics, to be real. He's kind of like, he's not the worst person, but he's like a nerdy person. And that's why I think a lot of the him being like, oh, I'm gonna just be a bad dude and just like beat up dudes and like, you know, take my power back and all that. That makes sense because he's a nerd. But one of the funny things I kind of liked about the portrayal of the black suit in Spider-Man 3 was the fact that Peter wasn't just a nerd, he was also just very nice. In the comics, Peter has done a lot of bad things, like womanizer things, and that's really because of the times that he came out in. But he was kind of like a womanizer. But yeah, and just all the other stuff he does. But
I'll do a swing by, let you know what I find.
But yeah, so that's one of the things I liked about the Raimi trilogy with their version of the black suit arc, or whatever you want to call it, the black suit stuff. Was that, you know, he was a nicer person, you know, even when his apartment dude was like, where's my rent, you know, he was still like, I'll get it to you, I'm sorry. And then when he just gets angry, he's like, I'll give you a damn rent when you fix the damn door, something like that. And I have to give them credit, because their version of Peter and kind of what Peter Parker would probably think is cool is kind of some of the stuff he does in Spider-Man 3. Gotta give him a little credit for that. But that's probably what Peter Parker sees as cool. And their version of Spider-Man, it makes sense that he'd act that way. The comic one, once again, he's nerdy, but he kind of grows out of it by college. And, you know, so it's like more, he's not even a nerd, he's just like a normal dude who's slightly not good looking, but always gets girls, so it's whatever. It's kind of funny. I think, the comics portrayal of Peter grew away from the nerdiness. I mean, okay, correction. I wouldn't say grew, depending on when you were in the comics, because Peter goes back and forth. He's always been a little nerdy, but he goes back and forth a lot from being nerdy to just being cool guy, which I don't have a problem with, because Peter is a generally cool dude. because he's Peter Parker and he's like awesome. But like, you know, he'll go from I'm working in a lab, like, because it all depends where his job is. Is he working at Daily Bugle or is he working as a scientist? Because when he's a scientist, he is actually really nerdy. And like, you know, he's like, oh, what about this tech and all this? And he's like really smart. He's like really nerdy about it. But when he works for the Bugle, he's not so much, you know, nerd. He's more just normal guy. You never, when he works at the Bugle, you don't get to see his real sciencey side. That's why I do like that with the Superior Spider-Man and how Peter got his own company, how he had money to fund operations, and like, you know, he'd be in the lab and he'd be like, yo, we need to make this, make that. You know, it was cool. I thought it was like a cool way of having a way for him to go work there. Or when like for example, like Miguel O'Hara, the 2099 Spider-Man, when he works at Alchemax, and I forget what company.
Wait, the demons.
Does Alchemax exist in the past? I think it got written into history, right? I could be wrong. But yeah, when Peter always works with sciencey companies, like grants and stuff, that's always cool because Peter gets to show off his nerdy side, and that's the side of Peter I think people resonate most with. So, like I said, I'm not saying it's bad writing or good writing when he's more of a cool guy, because I mean either way, like I said, I think generally Peter is cool because he is the protagonist, but obviously sometimes they write him cooler than he probably should be. He's like, oh yeah, I just had like 3 girlfriends in a week and I just went to a party. It's like, or he wouldn't go to a party, you know, he did something cool, or like he hang out with MJ all week and, you know, they hint at stuff. So it's stuff like that where it's like, okay, Peter's cool, but I don't know if he's that cool. I don't know if he's really that cool. Oh, for a second I thought that dude wasn't up. I was kind of confused. This poor guy got it the worst. I uppercutted him and then I uppercutted the other guy, then I just straight turned around and punched him in the face. Right, there we go.
You two stay here. Wait for the police.
Did I not clear this out? I guess I didn't.
Literally didn't see that coming. Swing around the
And
outside,
boom.
look for Fist's men.
Yeah. I'm trying to think too. I'm trying to think of. It's hard to remember.
Sure.
You know, because like generally I'm like a positive person, so it's hard to remember the bad times of Peter Parker portrayals. I mean, obviously, like I wouldn't even say the Clone Saga is a bad portrayal of Peter Parker, because you know that whole thing is a bit messy, so it is what it is. But I'm trying to think when was outside? Yeah, because I guess Spider-Man 3 is one of the only ones that come to mind where Peter Parker is just so dorky. It's so like just cheese and cornball, like not even good cornball cheese, just like bad stuff. But yeah, I can't really think of any time where Peter was written super badly. I don't know. Enough. It's funny. Well, okay. Well, I wouldn't say badly written, but like I've said it a bunch of times. But like Peter just breaks up with girls and then gets with other girls. It kind of annoys me because that's bad writing. I don't know if that's necessarily. It's bad writing, but overall writing, like narrative writing. I wouldn't say it's Peter himself that's bad in it. Because because to him it makes sense. So I wouldn't say it's all bad. There we go. Yeah, no. It's just hard to think about. I think I'm. Peter's just such a likable character. Peter's just such a likable character when he does like non-likable things. It's hard to remember what they were. Peter's just such a nice guy. One guy I hope they do bring into the next game is someone who's not always, but like someone who tends to be in Spider-Man games a lot. And since they own the X-Men now and Fantastic Four and all that, I really do hope that
Your men are safe.
that they bring in Wolverine, dude. Like Wolverine, come on. He's in so many Spider-Man games. They're kind of like,
I've missed these cryptic
I don't know what the word. I don't want to say superfluous. What's the word? I don't know. But they're always around. They're always together. And there's so many times where they work well because Logan's such a like angry like bitter dude, and Peter is so just like light and upbeat. So it's always nice to see them working together because you're like, Logan's like, shut up, and he's like, it's fucking stuff like that. One of the best fights, I swear, in all of Spider-Man is fighting Venom, symbiote Wolverine in Web of Shadows. It's not particularly good. It's an okay fight. It's just their concept is cool as hell. Like, that game was pure fan fiction. It's kind of funny too because Peter's like spider sense is kind of similar to Daredevil's like vision, because like they almost makes him clairvoyant, you know? Because I mean Peter literally does, but like in some writing, Daredevil comes off as he literally saw things or knew things were gonna happen before they happen sometimes. So it's stuff like that, but it's still cool. It's a cool segment though. Peter just like stopped that. By the way, if those only last an hour, how the hell they plan on fixing that? It's inconsistencies with this weapon, man, I swear.
Yeah, things with the demons got complicated. Sit tight, Yuri. I got this. Please, I got this.
Here we go. Oh god, that was close. I was watching this video, and I don't remember who it was by, but basically they were talking about a theory in which, in Far From Home, Miles may be like,
working on it, Yuri.
like in it. I'm like, he might be in it, but I don't. If Miles was in those, I don't see why Miles would ever show up in like. I don't think Miles will ever get his own mainline continuity movie. Like, he's getting Into the Spider-Verse, and that's going to be a really cool movie, it seems. But I don't think he'll ever get his own, like, standalone live-action movie. Which is very unfortunate, because I'm all for people taking versions of characters and, like, putting them in movies. So, like, I've always been a big fan of someone going, you can't kill off the main character, or you can't do that to the main character. I'm like, yes, you can. They do it in the comics. That's what I hate when that statement is said. It's like, you can't kill off this actor because he's the main character. And it's like, okay, I get that. He should be the best because he's the main actor, you know. But at the same time, they do it in the comics all the time. And sometimes it goes well, sometimes it goes bad. I'm not gonna say every time someone's passed the mantle or changed roles that it's been like gold, but I do believe that you can change characters. You can change the main protagonist, like for sure. Come on, come on, come on, come on! Wink.
One engine down. Now for the second.
Come on, come on.
This is your master plan? Replace Fisk? Only not be kidding!
And down the plane goes.
Need a plane. Plane real fast. I guess this is the plan!
I'm not gonna even mention how many people that thing might have killed or property damage. Doom Patrol is a thing. Not Doom Patrol, kind of mess. Damage control. Doom control is a DC thing.
Please don't screw this up.
And cool action shot. Always, every time I see this, I always think that that's Peter, because the eye slits kind of look like something you'd have.
Get him. Cool, thanks. Do they have a website? Whoops. Hey Yuri, I caught the bad guys, but
what?
you might want to bring a ladder.
You might want to bring a ladder.
Yo, Miles.
Miles Morales!
I'm late. You coming? Nah, I gotta get to City Hall for my dad's ceremony.
All right. Tell your pops I said congrats.
On my way. So. Oh, never mind. Boink. We're gonna wait for this phone
MJ,
call to end,
did
and
they
then we'll
start the
cut the
ceremony
video.
yet?
I think it's gonna be one for now. Probably upload later,
Got hung
but
up
for
at
now
work.
we're
Be
gonna
there
just
soon.
stick with one. I'm a little on the tired side. But yeah, that's gonna be it for this video. We're gonna come back on the next one. We're gonna go on to the mayor's ceremony, hang out with MJ, and you know, just have a nice, beautiful day in this nice New York City. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Catch you on the next one. Peace.